Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's week 4 in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills are 1-3. 1 win, 3 losses. 1 win. Sheer luck. Oh, and welcome to the B.B.I.N studios, the beautiful downtown Red Creek. I'm Daryl Laval. I am too. And we're here to commiserate about another Bills loss. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. It's halftime, and it's 13-10 in favor of the Denver Broncos over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah,
all of a sudden, the Broncos have kind of shut Mr. Superman right down. So much to my liking, because I get real sick of these kids that think they're going somewhere after 3-4 games. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Deej.
Yep.
There's the headline.
Back to earth.
Back to earth. And that's exactly where the Buffalo Bills came crashing yesterday. Back to Lambeau Field. And they crashed.
They crashed hard.
That's how many points they put on the board. Naught. Just a big old goose egg.
Is that a touch hole?
Yeah, that's a touch hole for sure. Basically, in all honesty, our defense kept us in this game.
Yeah, the defense played
pretty well.
I mean, they just didn't have that spark. They had no energy like
no,
that.
they played pretty well, but in all honesty, they were playing a Green Bay team that didn't play very well.
No.
Green Bay, I mean, even Aaron Rodgers said after the game, they didn't play very well.
No.
And they didn't. If they had went up against any other team.
If they would have played well, they could have put up 50
Oh,
points.
yeah, they could have put up 40,
I mean,
50
our
points.
our defense spent the entire game on the field.
Basically, Josh Allen was sacked 7 times. I don't even know how many times he was hurried. He threw 2 interceptions. One of them,
100% his fault.
100% his fault. He's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes. And in all honesty, the kid was running for his life all day. We had no running game. We have no receivers.
Well, we can hear every time that chair squeaks on the camera.
Yeah, you need to quit making noise completely.
We can hear that chair.
Yeah, that chair squeaking, whatever. You should have stayed over there. Fluffy's the man behind the camera, and he's not very good at it. The only thing he's good at is eating. That's what Fluffy's good at.
That's how we pay him.
Yeah, we pay him with food. But anyway, the Bills were just totally outclassed in this game, and
I had a $10 bet on this game too.
They were never in this game. Never in this game.
Hey, at least we got to see Green Bay wear those lovely throwbacks.
Those throwback uniforms were
pants.
Some of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life.
Actually, Detroit's uniforms yesterday, they silver from head to toe.
Like I say, there again, I think, I said 2 wins. I think we might squeeze out 4 wins, and I'll tell you why. Because I think every month during the NFL season, the Bills are going to find a way to stumble into a win. So I think we'll probably win 1 next month. We might win 1 in November, and we'll probably win 1 in December. That's
4-12. That sounds pretty.
Yeah, that's about 4-12. That could happen. Like I say, our defense, they could have played better yesterday if they'd have played like they did the week before. I think that kind of sparked the offense. I think one plays off the other.
It was weird that we had no running game and we couldn't stop the run. Which
no,
last week was complete
opposite. You couldn't run against us. It just was like I say, this season is a wash. We're not going anywhere.
It's a rebuild year.
It's a rebuild year for the 400th year in a row. It's just absolutely, and I don't know if I'm ticking people off, picking on the Bills because nobody's really commenting or anything on our YouTube thing. But if I am, it's too bad because I'm a realist.
Subscribe.
If you like us, just make a comment or whatever. If you don't like us, make a comment. But say something.
If you're pissing you off, say something.
Exactly. If we're pissing you off, say something. But
we're not going to stop.
I'm not going to stop.
Because I want to know. It's fun.
I was going to say, I've never sugarcoated this. I've been doing this show. We've been doing this show for family and friends for 33 years. I'm not about to stop now. No one loves this team more than I do, and no one hates this team more than I do. It's as simple as that. I was there for the glory years. And I remember saying to my brother, we're going to look back on these someday and go, boy, wouldn't we like to get back to 4 straight Super Bowls and lose them? You're damn straight I would. I'd like to get back to 1 and lose it. But, say what it is. There again, there's not a whole lot to talk about because they just played so poorly.
No, there's nothing to talk about.
I
There's
can't.
No high point and low point.
No, I can't. And I'm not going to go off on Josh Allen because I think
he's
the kid's a rookie, and I think he did the best he could with
got
what he had to
thrown
work
there
with.
and-
He,
And look at him last week. He played awesome. And guess what? Besides Baker, all the rookie quarterbacks looked like crap yesterday.
yeah, and this guy tonight, Mahomes, who everybody's been talking about. Oh, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. He ain't lighting them up tonight. You're going to have good games. You're going to have good runs.
Yeah, look at Fitzpatrick.
Fitzmagic has run out already. He got replaced yesterday in the game, and so he's all done already. He was the greatest thing in
I think
since
yesterday
sliced bread.
Fluff probably could have played better quarterback.
Yeah. But why don't you go around the league, Deej? We got to talk about SU. They lost.
Yeah, we
for
never
the first
talked about
time.
them last week. They went 4-0.
They were 4-0.
They didn't lose. They had the number 3 team, Clemson, in the country on the verge of a win the entire day, and then they blew it.
They blew it. They blew it in the end. They were right in this game. So I mean, they don't have anything to be ashamed about. They should be ranked.
The number 3 team to the
right down to the wire
for the second year in a row. Last year they beat Clemson.
Yep.
Remember we watched it on Uncle Kale's.
Yep, absolutely. So, like I say, what did they give us for an overall grade yesterday? Does it say?
I don't
overall
know.
F right there.
Our
pass offense F, run offense F,
pass
defense D. I don't know. I don't think I'd be quite that hard on the defense.
No, I wouldn't either.
There again, don't get me wrong. Rodgers was hobbled. The Green Bay didn't play a good game, but I think the defense kept us in the game. I don't think there again. If we'd had any offense, we lost 22-0.
This kid,
22-0.
Ryan Lewis, our 14th string corner, got hit right in the chest with a pick six. I mean, just a clear lane and dropped it. We still would have lost, but it would have just been nice to put a point on the board.
Well, any points.
It would only been Rodgers' 3rd pick six he's thrown in his entire career. That was harder to say than I thought.
Yeah.
Well, we're to the comics. I think I might have missed the scores.
You missed the scores, yeah.
Let's just read the comics.
Like I say, what else have I got to talk about?
The Yankees.
The Yankees.
Finished with a 100-win season.
The Yankees would finish with 100 wins. They're going to play Oakland on Wednesday.
Yep.
1-game series. If we beat Oakland, then of course we got to play Boston.
Which is what everybody
wants. I don't want it. I don't want to play Boston again. We just beat Boston 2 out of 3.
And we broke the all-time record for most home runs in a season, held by the 97 Mariners. So that was pretty cool. Torres got to be our rookie Torres got to be the one that broke it. But this is a Bills page or site, so we won't stay on that very long. Until playoffs start, the Yankees are doing well, and then we'll be only talking about the Yankees.
If we want, we can do anything we want here. It's our show.
Exactly. I can't find the scores, so do we need to go around?
Do we need to go around the league? The scores aren't here?
No, there they are.
There they are. I was going to say, I guarantee you there's scores there.
First of all, Thursday night. Best game of the year.
It was the best game
of the year so far.
Me and DJ sat in there, we sat in the house and watched it. It was a great game.
We watched an old...
It was like an old
showdown.
Boom, boom, back and forth.
It was great.
It was too bad somebody had to lose because it was a great game.
Who played at the Rams?
Minnesota.
Minnesota at the Rams. After we just beat Minnesota. They showed up this week. Goff threw 5 touchdown passes?
Yeah, 5 touchdown passes.
400 and some odd yards.
I was hoping he'd break their record.
The team record.
At 6, but he didn't. It was a great game.
So did. Trubisky threw 6 touchdowns yesterday.
Trubisky, that's Chicago's Bears, yeah.
Bears, I couldn't believe that because I've been talking smack about him.
Yeah, he's not very good. But
I don't remember what that final score was Thursday, but the Rams did win to go to 4-0.
Yeah, the Rams are 4-0.
Big game yesterday that everybody's talking about. Raiders get their first win of the season. They didn't win.
It was bull. In fact, now the refs have come out and said that they blew the call. You think? We all saw it then that you blew the call. Basically, it was if Cleveland get a first down, the game's over. They can kneel on the ball. They said they didn't get a first down.
No,
they clearly...
Because he did. And then they said, well, it's under 2 minutes. We're going to review it.
We're going to review it.
And then
they took it away.
You got to have clear evidence to overturn it. And there was no evidence at all because he had a first down. They come out, move the ball back 6 inches. 4th down. They punt it away. They score, get the 2-point conversion, and end up blowing it in overtime.
Right. So they basically handed Gruden his first win,
45
which is what the
to
NFL
42.
wanted. Yeah.
It was a shootout. Fun game, wrong outcome.
Yeah, wrong outcome.
So the Browns potentially could be 4-0, and they're what, 1-2-1?
1-2-1.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
The Seahawks beat the Cardinals 20-17. Big story in that game, of course, is what's his face, Earl Thomas, has wanted out for a year because they won't pay him. He wants this big contract. You're old, Earl. Like, just be happy that you're still playing in the NFL. Gets hurt, breaks something, he's done, and potentially they're not positive.
Oh, I did.
Flips off his own team.
No, they had it. I saw it. On something. I saw him flipping off the team.
Flips off his own team.
Yeah, flipped off his own team.
Yeah, so now they're burning his jersey, and they're like, you know what, screw you, buddy.
Yeah.
We don't care about
sort
you.
of like what's-his-face did to us, basically flipping you off. These guys they're so arrogant that they think that they're actually important. It's like, really, there's always someone out there to fill your shoes. You can think you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, but unless you're John Elway, Jim Kelly, Dan Marino, there's somebody there that can fill your shoes. And even then, there's young guns that come in and since those guys left, there's been other quarterbacks that have been as good, if not better. So, you guys can walk and think you're the greatest thing.
Oh, he thinks he's equally as important to that team as Russell Wilson is.
No.
You're a safety.
No,
you're not a quarterback.
Safety, no, exactly.
You might be the head of the defense, but you're not that important.
No, you're not that important, no.
The Saints beat the Giants
handily.
33-18.
Handily.
Hey, Fluff, Giants lost.
Yeah. We watched them lose. They suck.
Chargers beat the 49ers 29-27. I finally got to watch Red Zone for the first time this year. It was fun. There was a lot of close games. Because every week somebody's texting me telling me how close the games are, but I'm stuck in Buffalo watching us get our butt kicked.
Yeah.
No, that's only been one so far, hasn't it? Till this week. The Bears beat the Buccaneers.
Who do we lose to this week?
Titans.
Oh, the Titans. Oh, that should be fun.
Bears beat the Buccaneers 48-10.
Close game.
Patriots beat the Dolphins, the undefeated Dolphins,
Yeah,
38-7.
Yeah, the Dolphins.
The Cowboys got lucky and beat the Lions 26-24. Packers beat the Bills. We don't need to talk about that. Jaguars beat the Jets 31-12. Where are we? Oh, there it is. Oh, I love this game. I don't know why, but I'm pulling for the Bengals this year. I like the way Dalton's played from the time we saw him in preseason. He's just awesome. They beat the Falcons 37-36. Refs took a touchdown away in that game.
Yep.
That shouldn't have been.
That shouldn't have been taken away.
The Titans beat the Eagles in overtime 26-23. The Texans beat the Colts in overtime 37-34. The Texans get their first win.
And there again, that's only because Reich went for it on fourth down.
Yep.
He shouldn't have. But he says he would again. So.
And I think that must be all of them. I feel like there's some 4 o'clock games that we're missing here. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Could be because they might want to print. I'm dressed as a doctor tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
Because I'm trying to give the Bills actually some.
Is this a blood stain?
Where is it? I got a blood stain.
Did you do some surgery before you came?
No, I was eating clam dip. That's
clam dip.
Yeah, that's clam dip.
That's good.
Yeah, clam dip. Yeah, smells good. Hey. Anyway, I'm trying to give, and I played help.
Oh, who was
because
that?
I feel like that's what Josh Allen was doing yesterday,
God.
running around the field like help. Please help me.
Let's bring Josh out, shall we?
Oh yeah, let's bring Josh out and talk to him.
Josh,
Josh, this is what Josh looked like after yesterday's game.
Josh,
how you feeling? Got a little rough out there yesterday, didn't it?
Now,
yeah.
You can't see, but under here is his brain, which is now actually mashed potatoes.
Yes, he got nailed numerous times.
Oh,
did anybody? Of course, I didn't watch the game. Did anybody watch the game?
I did. Yeah.
Was there any roughing the quarterback?
No, actually, at halftime of every 1 o'clock game yesterday, there was yet to be a roughing the passer.
Isn't that
and the
something?
Bills got away with one, believe me, where they, you could see all the Packers looking like, okay, the way what's-his-name, Clay's been called every week, and nope. I mean, even Edmonds looked like, oh, here comes the flag. Nope, didn't throw it.
I can't believe they didn't get Matthews
on I know.
Josh.
I was hoping they would, just because it'd be funny if he got called again.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what poor Josh looked like after yesterday's game. The poor guy, he had to have nightmares last night. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He just saw Green Bay players coming in.
Every picture they have in here is of him getting
sacked. Yeah, destroyed.
But he's tough, I tell you. He never comes up limping. He always is. I mean, I love the kid. I already love the kid.
He's a tough kid, and like I say, I think he's going to do well. I think I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I'm not ready to throw in the towel on this kid yet. Like I say, he's doing the best he can with what he's got to work with, which is nothing.
Kelvin Benjamin, you freaking suck. He got hurt yesterday. I was like, see you, buddy. Please don't come back.
Your buddy got hurt today.
Who's that?
Sammy.
Watkins.
Sammy Watkins got hurt. He plays for Kansas City.
Yeah,
he got hurt. Yeah.
You know, the pick that could have been Khalil Mack.
Yep. Hey, Deej, what's this?
That's a hole.
What am I doing to it?
You're touching it.
My touch hole, of course, this week is none other than the illustrious referees that call these games because they basically handed the Raiders.
Oh, they 100%.
They handed the Raiders the win. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was a blatantly stupid, ridiculous call.
And every announcer,
the announcers are going, they can't, there's no way. There's not enough evidence.
No evidence.
Doesn't matter. That's how pitiful these guys are. And don't sit and tell me, well, they're going to blow a call now. It's like, this is a game. This is important. This is very, very important down the road.
There's not 160.
There's not 160. There's 16 games here we've got to play. Every game counts. And it's just,
if you're Cleveland and are used to losing every week.
Exactly. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. I am not a Gruden fan. As far as I'm concerned, he comes back to the NFL after 9 years. I hope he loses every freaking game. I hate that. I hate when somebody comes out of retirement after 7, 8, 9 years. It's like, you retired? Stay retired, you old fart. Yeah, really. Nobody wants you back.
Clearly, he's done nothing. He has plenty of talent on that team. Clearly, his ways have gone by the wayside.
Exactly. You can't, it's ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so they're my touch holes of the week, and I'm sure they will be in the future. Sure. There'll be more of my touch holes of the week because everyone, if you've ever watched me, if you've ever talked to me, you know how I feel about referees. I have no use for them. I think they are totally worthless.
I mean, you had your little doll you had back in the day.
I used to have a little doll back in the day. I used to tear apart.
It was a referee.
Used to set fire to them and stuff. Yeah, it was now they, I'd be doing something wrong.
Oh, and yeah, you probably have like the terrorist watch on.
Yeah, something, because I am kind of terrorizing.
Kyle was telling me though that his friends really enjoy the show, and they were going around schools playing libtard the other day. So
libtards, yeah, my favorite libtards. Yeah.
So we've shared that with the world.
Yeah,
in case, these young kids, of course, aren't going to hear it from all their libtard teachers.
No, not for your libtard teachers. No. I was impressed. This is completely off the subject of sports. Did you see the thing I shared today on Facebook about Kanye West?
Yeah.
Now
well, they all.
Lord knows I'm not a Kanye West fan. Kanye West performed on Saturday Night Live the other night and comes out at the end of the show in a "Make America Great" hat and takes all sorts of grief before he comes out, takes grief while he's out there, and he goes on this rant. Now, the rant isn't heard by the masses, because Saturday Night Live doesn't play it. They cut it out, but of course,
because if you're not part of their agenda, then you don't have a voice.
And he was spot on talking about the fact that all the media is all liberals, all the writers for all the media and TV are all liberals, all the movie stars, all that stuff are all liberals, and he was going out and saying, this is ridiculous, and I was quite impressed. I gotta give him one up. Like I say, I'll give you respect.
So he'll be hated now. So.
Well, let him be hated. Yeah, it's fun to be hated. We enjoy being hated, especially if it's by libtards. What do I care if I'm hated by a libtard? Really, it's like they don't even know what they're doing most of the time anyway. They're libtards. So, like I say, if you're a libtard, please write in. I'd love to hear from you.
Okay.
Fluffy's back there talking to himself. Fluffy does a lot of this. Fluffy talks to himself a lot.
A lot.
Is there anything, Nick, anything you want to mention?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Sabres are playing this week.
Sabres.
It's time for a real Buffalo team.
Real Buffalo.
They're going to be good this year.
Yes, they will. Sleeper team.
Yeah, sleeper team. That's hockey, in case anybody doesn't know. I can't even remember the last time the Sabres were good. But anyway, it could happen.
Hi,
how you doing, Nick?
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago, Nick says. I don't remember it. When you say good, what do you mean? We actually won. We won more than we lost.
We actually made the playoffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then we got our ass kicked or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
No.
I'm good.
Yeah, there's really nothing going on.
Weather
It's kind of
sucked
quiet.
today.
Weather sucked today. It was in the 50s. It was rainy. It was lousy.
It was perfect for a Monday.
Supposed to be perfect like that tomorrow
First
too.
of the month, so we can get slaughtered at work.
The Ryder Cup.
Oh yeah,
The
US
Europeans.
lost,
The Europeans won.
That's disgusting.
Yes, it was disgusting. I hate Europeans to win anything.
Yeah.
But there again, they're probably most of them are libtards. So I really don't like Europeans.
I'm not a peon, but you might be a peon.
Most of the people
Fluffy's
from the
probably
New
a peon
England
right
states
now.
are all libtards. So, that's the reason I hate libtards. Anyway, I got nothing more. I guess this is it for week 4. Hopefully, maybe we can talk about a win. I don't know. Until then, I'm Daryl Duvall.
Me too.
We'll see you next week on the B.B.I.N. from the B.B.I.N. studio here in Red Creek. Thanks for watching. And
Subscribe to our page.
Josh, help. Need some help. Get some. Yeah, Josh Allen. Not John. Not our Josh. No.
He needs help too. But
Yeah, but different kinds of help. Yeah. You shut that off now, Fluff. Yeah. Okay. Kill it, Fluff.